Good morning, everybody. It's a lovely day in March. I would say it looks like rain or snow after a gorgeous warm day yesterday. Who knows? But warm in my heart, warm is one of my favorite restaurants. Everybody knows that. The Satchel's on 6th. Andrew Casalini. I adore it.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
First of all, it's just a neighborhood favorite treat. Oh, but start with tell us a little bit about you and about the history of Satchels.
Oh, the history of Satchels. Okay. Well, Satchels opened originally in 2005 when we have four kids. We have Sage, Sienna, Satchel, and Luna. And we opened when Satchel was born in 2005 in Park Hill. We were open there from '05 to 2010. And then we moved to this neighborhood in 2011. So, you know, uh, it's a neighborhood restaurant, good energy, good food. But I think what we're really trying to do is make people feel comfortable when they come in, and I think my style of or my vision of restaurants is not about like food or wine, but about people and about feeling welcome. And
And nobody does it better.
yeah, and my staff does a really good job of that too. They
Oh,
understand.
fabulous. No, no. Whole group.
Yeah. And I think, you get there by letting people be people and, you know, making them feel good about what they do. And we just try to take care of people how I'd want to be taken care of. And I'm shy. So, you know, you kind of you just tune into a certain frequency that is Satchels, and it seems to work. And we just keep leaning into that more and more and believing in that. And I think that's what makes it good, because we try really hard making great food. We try really hard at, we have a great bar, we have a great kitchen. But it's the atmosphere, I think, that we really try to lean on, and I don't know. I mean, maybe a lot of restaurants think it's just about the food or about the wine or about how the plates sat down in front of you at the table. And that's just not my thing. I mean, that's great. But if you don't feel wonderful, then
You have to feel wonderful when you come
yeah, you want to feel good. You're there to celebrate. You want to
in.
be around
Danny Meyer wrote a book years ago called Setting the Table.
hmm
And it's about go to work someplace. You don't have to be the best when you get there. You just have to really love people.
right.
You want anybody, yes, me, but I don't care. Every single person in that restaurant. You walk in, you are welcome. They love you. They're, what can they do? If you've been there a few times, they know what you like. If they're just, I have seen your staff take people home.
Yes.
That was the day that I said I will love it's your son Sage, but I would love everybody in that restaurant forever because a lady needed help. And your kid picked himself up and took, I mean, he was working, but he stopped to take care of somebody who
Yeah.
needed help.
One of our neighbors.
Now, that did it.
Yeah.
And so it is a neighborhood, but I think people come from all around to your neighborhood space.
I hope so. I think, when I first opened I'd come home and my wife would go, "Who'd you meet today?" And I could name the people, Now I'm like, I can't tell you. I mean, a lot of people, and it's great to see like you there and like a lot of regulars when they
I
come in.
see regular, when I go, there's always a
Yeah.
few people there that I see every time. And I
Yeah.
go a lot because I love it.
Yeah. That makes you happy and nervous all at the same time.
No.
Just like you want to keep, we try to change the menu often with the seasons. And we're early adopters of seasonal changes because it's just, I see that with a small menu and a small restaurant that, and people that come a lot, they kind of, they want to try different things, but we're not getting too crazy. We just, maybe we'll change the set of something and add something else to it, but we're always kind of playing around with it in the kitchen and seeing what the guests like. So, And it's interesting watching people try something. You put something on the menu for like the first week, and people are like very like, even the staff, they're like, I don't know. And then next thing you know, it's you can't keep it on the shelf, you know,
Oh, well, whoever thought of putting Brussels sprouts with hummus? Mm.
with black garlic.
Oh, God, they're good.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's one of those that highlights the simplicity of the menu where you're not doing too many things. You're just kind of finding good combinations of food that make people feel good and are comfortable with. You know, I would love to detail it out, but you know, what works, what works. That's why we have duck fat fries
Yeah.
because people like,
You can never change those.
no,
There is,
yeah, people would picket the restaurant.
I'm one of them. I mean, they look at you, oh, you don't eat that stuff. Oh, yeah, I do every bite. I mean, the duck fat fries are by far the best French fry any place in this city or any
It,
place.
yeah, I think they're good too. And we try really hard to like, if they get off, I get upset. You know, if the guys don't make them right or they're not blanched perfectly or something comes off, you know, I'm really sensitive to like trying to stay consistent at least, you know. And so, um, and I can see it. Maybe, you know, maybe the customer can't see it as much as I see it, but if
Yeah,
it's a little off, I pick it up and I get pretty upset.
right. But you take burrata and
Mm-hmm.
you use the good part of the
Mm-hmm.
burrata and you change whatever you're doing with it. I mean, somebody comes in there and you really don't know exactly what you want to order because it's all so good.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah, we try.
well, you usually have what, a chicken, a burger, a meat. You
Yeah,
have
we
some
have
a fish.
a fish, a handmade pasta. Yeah, so we usually have. Well, now we have a smoked pork chop that I really like. That we smoke there, apple smoked, nice big chop. Um, it's about a 6 hour smoke. We brine it overnight. It's really good chop. So we usually have about six entrees and 6 to 8 apps starters. You know,
And nice drinks. It's and wonderful, wonderful service.
yeah, yeah,
And I think now people are really a little bit concerned about money you don't add on for everything that you do.
no, I mean, like, there's like you can get the pasta and you can add on a chicken, but it's like if you want,
You don't need a
you
chicken.
know, we're pretty generous with our portions and with, you know, we'll take care of our customers as much as we can. And, you know, I think restaurants, if you do everything right, it's built, the margins allow you to style out your customer and take care of them when it needs it. And it's not that often that people go off script anyway. So you might as well just, no big deal, take care of it. But yeah, you know,
Do you,
putting the chicken with it's Parmesan crusted chicken breast with the pasta has been really popular, but it's a big meal. It's a hearty meal. But
because I've had the chicken and I
mm,
have had the pasta.
yeah,
Either one of them to me is a meal.
yep, yeah, they're both similar,
Well,
and
no, I mean to put them together. I,
yeah, they
that's a
go.
lot of food. It
Yeah,
might be delicious, but it's a lot of food.
it is. It's like eat half, take half home, maybe.
Well, I like that.
Yeah,
And I even love the little idea that you could take your chocolate chip cookies home to bake.
yeah,
When people are too full for dessert, oh,
yeah.
no problem.
You know, that's the you know if you're looking at like as a restaurant, we're always looking at we do look at things like per person averages, and like also we have limited amount of time if the small restaurant to turn tables and to get everybody in and
Right.
money that you need to make, so it's always a fine line. I think the chocolate chip cookies are a good thing. Like you can take it to go, it's still a sweet treat, but
Yeah, oh, yeah.
you're
Mhm.
not you're not sitting at the table. You're kind of like taking something and a little snack for later. I try to
I,
give kids.
I've never gone in, but is your kitchen decent size? Because you turn out a zillion meals.
No, our kitchen is maybe 12 by 12.
Oh my God.
So it's smaller than most home kitchens.
Oh, yeah.
We're jam packed in there, I mean, the whole menu is set up and designed to be able to. It's a faster turn, you know. So we do have
No
things.
choice.
What we you know we cook based on times. You know, we cook everything fresh, but we have a system that we've worked out, which is helpful. But no, it's a small little teeny thing, you know, and it gets humping. It's fun. Actually worked online last night. I worked Garmiger last night. I liked it.
Woo!
Yeah,
God, I can hire you, huh?
yeah, I'd hire me.
Don't hire me. I talk a great game. I would slow things down way too much.
Yeah, muscle.
But it is just, and then in the nice weather, there are some seats outside too.
Yeah, we have about 14, 15 seats that we're allowed to seat outside, and we're still working with the city on that to make sure we're all in compliance. Um, but yeah, it does help. It definitely adds, you know, when you have 50 seats,
Yeah.
it's, you know, when you can get 60 seats, that's a big difference.
Right.
And that really helped when they started to allow some outdoor seating and relaxed some of the regulations around it. You know, during COVID, they relaxed all the regulations. You could,
Right.
you know, all the way down to Washington Street if you wanted to, but now they're kind of like, okay, we're going to help, but we're going to still control it, which is cool. So it's not as robust, but you know, Sixth Avenue's not, you know, it's kind of busy, but still after a certain time, it calms down and you can get out there for a sunset and relax, and it's nice, you know.
It's wonderful. And your staff seems to stay. I don't see new people very often.
No, we've had some of the same staff since when we opened, you know, TA, JP, Sage, my daughter Sienna, they've been there since the beginning. Um, a lot of people, I mean, I have family friends working there that I've known since they were kids. So it's
No,
kind of
but,
cool to
but
see people grow up and be able to help them kind of, you know,
well,
just
to,
make a
to
little
me,
money.
Satchel's is exactly what a neighborhood spot should
Yeah.
be. If you could say, this is the map and this is the one that you should follow, that would be it. But
Yeah, it takes a little bit of time to get there, you know. I you know,
what
my
is it, 15 years?
coming up on that. So, you know, my when I was in Park Hill, I was there for 5 years, and I felt like right when I was time to move on to a little bit bigger place that it takes at least 5 years to get established. And now I'm like almost triple that, and I'm in uncharted territory. So, you know, I'm fighting to stay relevant, fighting to keep
Oh,
people
sure.
involved. So, you know, like, you know, there's um, a lot of restaurants out there.
Yes, there are, but there
So
are very.
plenty of
So
places,
were you 5 years in Park Hill and now 15 here?
pretty much.
Oh, okay, so you count for my 20 years and older.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Almost.
okay. Well, I have a couple of pals and we've been playing this game of 20 years old or older
Yeah.
places instead of the new things that are going to pop in, be pricey, and leave. So,
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean, listen, I'll go to Satchel's anytime.
Well, thank you.
And you're open only Tuesday through Saturday.
Tuesday through Saturday, we open at 5, close around 10. You know,
And make everyone happy. Do you have a favorite item by any chance?
I like the seasonal stuff. I like bringing in like the fiddleheads and the morels and the ramps and the spring
Yeah.
onion and the nettle. I think that this spring is like my favorite time of year, spring into summer, because you can lighten the menu up and you can cook a little bit differently, not as heavy. So I like the seasonal stuff. I do like the pork chop right now. I'm kind of friends with that. So it's a little,
Okay.
but it's good. It's good. So
And if anybody wants to know, in one man's opinion, who's the woman. Best burger in town. It changes. I do have some styles I like better than others, but I have never met one I didn't love, and they
Yeah.
come with that fat.
Thank you. Yeah, I think the burger's popular. That's what really established us, made us a neighborhood spot, putting a burger on.
Well,
So,
but it's delicious.
yeah,
Not all burgers are created equal.
I agree. But there's a lot of really good burgers out there, as we know.
And I've tried most of them,
Yeah,
and they're sure. Okay, very politely, Satchel's is my favorite.
thank you.
And don't forget the fries.
Yeah, gotta have them.
Oh, wonderful. So, are we missing anything we haven't talked about?
Hmm.
I would say make a reservation
That's
if
yeah. Please make
March.
a reservation. You can make it at a bar or at a table,
Shh, don't tell people I could get one at the bar.
or you can call the restaurant. I think that's a great thing to remember to do. Is just if you
I
can't
agree.
line, call the restaurant, and that's because we have limits on the amount of people that will allow online reservations to book. And then as that after that fills up, we save it for walk-ins or friends. So there's always something we can do. Sometimes, but most of the times we can squeeze something. So
Wow, it's incredible. I
yeah.
mean,
Well,
that
thank
it's
you.
so tight. That great drinks, great, incredible staff, incredible food, fair prices, and there's not 20 add-ons.
No.
So it's once you're there, you're part of a family.
Yeah, I think if you come in with an open mind and just kind of like come see what it's all about. I mean, I talked to my wife about that, and it's like it's hard to I'm not a big social media. I don't get on social media a lot, but I just kind of want to tell people like just come experience it and see what you think for yourselves. I mean, I can put a million
Absolutely.
pictures or I can tell you 1,000 times, but until you come and hang out, figure it out yourself, you will never know, you're never going to know.
That's
So,
true.
but make a reservation early because it's going to book up.
I agree, and it's fabulous.
Yeah.
Love you dearly. Tell somebody what's your webpage?
Okay. Yeah. Satchelsonsix.com. 1710 East 6th Avenue is our address, right kind of in Country Club. So you can check out, you can book I would say call the restaurant to make a reservation. You can book online, of course, and we're always updating our menus. So it might not be 100% updated because we're a small restaurant with limited number of people and time to do things. So we're always hustling, and that's part of our game, that we hustle and that we're always. I think hard work results in great things. So part of my philosophy is that you got to kind of be in it to make it happen. So, and
And you're always there, and it is a great thing.
come on,
Please like and subscribe to the Gabb with 2B/Gabby Gourmet on YouTube, on Facebook and Instagram. It's Gabby Gourmet. This will be up every place. And I'm choking. Love you, love Satchels and
look,
everybody in there. You are
thank you.
anything
Look, yeah,
besides this, by the way. I should, they're incredible. Much love. Have a great weekend.
you too.
And I'll betcha I'll be there next week again.
I'll be there.
Okay, much love. Thank you. All right. Bye bye.